all the steps that you went through, you always felt like kind of supported, kind of.
Yes. The Next Genius team used to always message me like, okay, you have this meeting tomorrow, you have this interview tomorrow, or
Hi, so I am Pragati and I am here with Ashel Dsouza, a scholar of the Next Genius Foundation. So tell me, Ashel, how are you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good as well. So how's everything going?
Good. I just I'm getting everything together for my future plans. So yeah.
That sounds great. So what major are you doing exactly?
I'm planning to do psychology. What exactly in psychology I haven't planned, but I'm interested in like forensic or criminal psychology or something like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty upcoming field, I've heard.
Yeah.
Especially criminology. A lot of my friends too have, expressed interest in the same. So how has it been? Like, why psychology?
I took psychology through my IB diploma program, and it was one of my favorite subjects because it was just so interesting. And there's so many aspects to it. There's obviously the scientific, biological aspect. Then there's the actual psychological.
Yeah, like it's a more humanistic approach, if you would like to call it that.
Yeah, so there's like a lot of things I can do in psychology, which is why I want to go down that field.
So about your grade 12, like where have you studied?
My grade 12 I did in Garodia International Center for Learning Ropai, and I was part of the IB diploma program, which is a very rigorous program. It was very hectic, but we made it through. Like the school helped a lot through our coursework and our exams as well.
So what subjects did you have?
I took English, psychology, business as my higher levels, and then maths, environmental science, and Spanish B as my standard level.
Oh wow, foreign language. I'm pretty sure that's gonna help you a lot in the USA, considering they're mostly like a Spanish speaking.
Yeah, I've done Spanish for 7 years, I guess.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So were you always like from an IB board, or have you like just made the choice?
I was always in a British school. It was a British international school. So I did my GCSEs. I've always followed the English curriculum. So IB wasn't that big of a job for me. It was just a workload that was different because IB has a lot more things in it as a curriculum.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a very big change for you. Yeah, I guess the change can be like a little overwhelming.
Yes. It was still overwhelming, but I feel like I adjusted quite smoothly in a way. So
do you think like your IB education or your like Western education helped you like play a part in, looking out for undergraduate in the US?
Definitely, because IB as a program always teaches you to be more open-minded.
It's more liberal in nature, is what I tell you.
Definitely. We have like these profiles that every student must possess. So it's like open-minded communicators. So the program not only teaches you academics, but it also teaches you how to become more whole as a human, which is very helpful when you're going abroad to a new country to study and be alone. So
that's true. So yeah, have you like, this is like your dream? Like have you always wanted, like has it always been USA, or like were you looking out for another reason?
Well, I'd say because I've been to other countries for like tours and stuff.
Yeah, like a vacation.
Exactly, like a vacation. And I just felt like I wanted to go to the US to study because I like the way they do it there. I like the lifestyle, and I just like how they're...
And the opportunities are great.
Definitely, research in psychology is like... US is the hub for psychology, definitely.
That's true. The American Psychological Association is the most well-known thing. That's all we learn.
Exactly. That's like our baseline for any psychology. So to be able to study that in the US is like a big thing. So
true. So boy, like this may get personal, but were you like having any financial constraints, like education in the US is
very expensive? Exactly. So yeah, I definitely did have financial concerns, and we were looking for student loans and stuff, but then this scholarship program came by and I didn't know like the amounts that you would get, so I just applied to it. And when I realized that you can get actually a big aid from scholarship program was this, I was definitely telling like other people like they should apply for scholarships and stuff. So.
That's great. Yeah. Thanks. So how exactly did you come to know about the program?
This specific program, my school counselor had tie-ups with the Next Genius from before. So when she introduced to our batch that there is this program, they should sign up in case. A few of us signed up. Me and my friend got through to the last round and we got our scholarship, but a few of them had to be left behind because they weren't so confident during their interviews and stuff. But it was definitely a very good opportunity for us.
That's true.
Yeah.
So all the steps that you went through, you always like, felt like kind of supported.
Yes. The Next Genius team used to always message you like, okay, you have this meeting tomorrow, you have this interview tomorrow, or like, get on call. And like, even when we had our first interview, it was a student interview. So that was very comforting because before the interview started, the student was like, just be calm and like, relax. I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, and the student, I get that, you could get a little anxious. And this entire process, like as somebody who was in grade 12, just like recently this entire process of like, going up, especially going abroad, I feel like going for your undergraduate can like, shake up a lot of people and like you're so not sure about what to do, what not to do. So like it helps. So apart from the Next Genius program, did you like apply to any other universities? Were you considering?
Yes. I applied to like 5 to 6 universities and I did get a few scholarships from them too. But Knox was where I got scholarship from Knox and Next Genius. So that combined was a very big scholarship. Plus Knox has a more smaller campus, so each child can get more attention in a way. Like
it's a very student-centric approach.
So I wouldn't want to get lost in the crowd if I go to like a big university with a larger campus. That's why I picked Knox College.
So I've heard that, you can pick your own majors. Like it doesn't like, majors and minors. Like it have to necessarily be in the field of psychology. Yeah. So do you have any plans for what you're going to be taking for your minor?
For my minor, I think business, because business is something that never stops. It has always been going on. Psychology is still developing, so
it's an emerging field.
So that's why I went to psychology, because it's my passion and I like it a lot and it's developing. But business is always there, like throughout. So that's why I want that as a backup for me, and that's my minor.
I feel like both those fields are like always gonna be there.
Oh, exactly.
More mental health awareness, businesses, more population, like it's all just going to grow.
Yeah.
So why exactly Knox? Like why have they chosen Knox particularly?
Like I said, they have a smaller campus, which is very student evolved, and they're also very welcoming with their thing, and they have this thing where you can pick other subjects out of your major and minor. So if I want to still continue my language, or if I still want to go for like art or something, you can still take those classes, even though you're not in that field. So I think that's a very cool thing.
Fair enough. So did you, like apart from all this, you sound like a stellar student, but did you have any other extracurriculars going on?
Yes, I like to swim. I love swimming. And well, Knox has a pool, so I want to.
That sounds amazing.
It also happens like cycling things, and like I love cycling just like when I'm relaxing and stuff. So definitely doing those two would be helpful. Plus, I want to try out like running and stuff, because the IB is a very hectic thing, so I didn't have time to focus on like
that's true,
activities. So swimming was the only one that I kept continuing. So
yeah, but I think like most universities and I think most holistic development centers always like, encourage students to also, do other things beyond the syllabus, because it makes you like a well-rounded person.
I always go for like holistic things. Even the IB, it consists of this thing called CAS, which is where you have to include creativity, activity, and social service. So you need to complete those three to get your diploma.
I feel like social service is something that really strikes out on your profile.
Yeah.
Like it just shows that you would like want to give back to society and, give back to the community. So how did you manage all these extracurriculars with your grade 12 IB? It sounds like really hectic to be doing,
but
I wonder how you got any sleep.
No, there was no sleep.
No sleep, only lots of caffeine.
Yeah, I swear. Energy drinks, all of that. But no, I feel like before exam season, when you have like all of this time to do your courseworks and stuff, that would be stuff that you would do at home. So when you go to school and over the weekends and stuff, you could focus on more of the other aspects like activities, social service, and all of that, which my school actually helped us get into. That they tied us up with some governmental schools to teach them because there were not enough teachers to teach them. So our school helped us through that too. But then towards the exam season, we kind of stopped all of that and focused more on our academics. So
Yeah, fair enough. And like you've spoken about the academics at Knox, the pool. But is there anything else that attracts you towards Knox? Like maybe the weather or maybe something?
Well, they have all 4 seasons, which is not here in India. Well, yeah, that's true. I want to,
At least you are going in extremes.
yeah, well, I want to explore. I want to see snow. I want to see autumn. I feel like it's just a good weather and community at Knox. I follow the Instagram page, so when I see their like activities, like they have these flunk days or something like that, which is just a day to like relax and like have fun. So I want to like explore these kind of things at Knox.
So are you excited about going to Knox?
Definitely. I always like look at their website when I'm bored, and I look at the dorms, and I look at like the things that they have. And
So I'm pretty sure you have a lot planned. I am an entire itinerary already.
I want to go here, I want to go there. They even have like a convenience store on campus.
That's what you say.
Yeah, it's a very cool thing, which I realize not many universities have that. So I definitely want to go there. So
That sounds great. I am very happy for you that you've received this opportunity. So when you found out that you received the scholarship, what was your reaction like?
I found out about scholarship on the ceremony that we had. I didn't know the amount or like what.
Yeah, I was. It's revealed as a...
I found out through my counselor. She actually took me out of class and she was like, Ashel, you got this scholarship. And I was like, oh my God. And she helped me. It was a very like...
yeah,
it was very wholesome. I really liked it, and she like took the time to take me out of class to tell me. It was like a very sweet thing, and I was very happy that day. So yeah.
So were there any special preparations you made for next years or such, or did you just like continue? Like any entrance exams, particularly if you took the SAT or ACT?
I didn't take the SAT or ACT. Obviously, I had to do the IELTS. I just did that. And just interviews, I like looked up like what kind of questions they would ask and just kind of prepare them in my mind, but also be natural at the same time because I don't want to fake being.
That's true. I mean, I don't think most universities are looking for every year. I think they're just looking for somebody who's like being themselves, accepting their flaws.
Exactly. So I just wanted to read it up a little bit, and then I just went for it. So didn't prepare that much.
Yeah, fair enough. So is there any advice? Like there must be a lot of students like you who are, watching this video, who are, aspiring to get to a college in the US.
Yeah.
So do you have any advice for them or anything they can follow?
Yes. What our counselor made us do is she made us gather a bunch of colleges or universities that we had to categorize into dreams, targets, and safeties, which really helped us out because our dreams were where we really wanted to go on it. That's our goal, our aim. Then we had our target, which is we need to get in here, and our safety is where we can get in there, no doubt.
Yeah.
When we segregated,
So when you say dream, did you mean your eventual goal, your career path?
No, which college is your dream university?
Oh, okay, that way.
Yeah. So we would apply there if we wanted to really, really go for our dreams. But our main thing was the target. And we focused towards our target and see what those universities require. So I would suggest people do the same thing because then it's easier to...
It kind of bifurcates the entire thing.
And safeties is it's definitely get in. Yeah, definitely. So safety is where you can definitely get in because it's you're very confident in yourself to get into that university. So if you do that and kind of just focus on what each university provides you, that's how you can find the best fit, to be honest.
That's great. I'm sure everybody has a lot to learn from your counselor because she's very streamlined this entire process.
Definitely guided us and obviously that helped a lot.
I'm glad So, Ashel, you've given us like really insightful thoughts, and this is definitely something that we will take away, especially the streamlining process. I feel like that's very helpful in real life as well. Like, just making like a mind map about a thing is also very important. So, I'm like really glad to have you, and I'm happy you could take out time.
No problem.
Especially, it's got to be like a really busy schedule, right? Packing, leaving, the visa points, your slot seems full.
Definitely.
So I'm really glad that we, got a chance to speak, and I got it because like this is a completely new perspective. Like psychology and business, I'm not very good with finance. So like this is
So I suck at finance too, but like the business aspect, like communication management, that is what I'm more interested in. So
yeah, I hope you really do well, and I hope you make the most out of your time, because like this is an opportunity of a lifetime.
definitely.
So like I'm really happy for you, and thank you so much for being here, Ashel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.